Welcome to the Inspire channel. I'm John Nolan and this is an emergency broadcast. The video clip I'm about to show you is, in my view, the most important video in the world today. It's by Dr. Meryl Nass, who talks about the establishment of a de facto world government that we are a mere weeks away from. Now, we've reported on this many times. It is now here. It is now imminent. I encourage you to watch this clip, and afterwards, please stay tuned because I'll tell you what exactly we can do to alter the course of this.
We're undergoing a soft coup, and the idea is to create a whole new set of laws and ignore the existing human rights laws and other laws under the pretext of pandemic preparedness and the biosecurity agenda. The WHO is developing through all its nations, but with the WHO Directorate in the United States in charge, a pandemic treaty and amendments to the existing international health regulations that will remove the human rights protections currently embedded in the IHRs, will enforce surveillance, censorship, get rid of freedom of speech, require governments to censor and only push a single narrative. Also, we will be subject, if they can make this work, to vaccines developed in 100 days, which the organization CEPI is planning to do. And one of the people who founded CEPI was Jeremy Farrar, who is now the chief scientist at the WHO, to bring this forward. Other things that the amendments do is to bind the states so they're no longer recommendations but enforceable edicts, provide a liability shield, get rid of intellectual property rights, move supplies from one country to another, enforce digital passports, and the Director General of WHO can demand that a pandemic or a potential pandemic exists. He can just declare it with no standards, and then countries around the world will have to obey. Also, the WHO will tell you what drugs you can and can't use in your nation once a pandemic is declared. Obviously, the budget will increase. One Health is another part of this. One Health is a concept that was created to enable the WHO, with these documents, to take over jurisdiction of everything in the world by saying that climate change, animals, plants, water systems, ecosystems are all central to health. Also embedded in this concept is a peculiar notion that humans are no longer of greater value than animals.
All right, we've talked about this. The takeover of the WHO, the WHO, is imminent. If this comes to pass in May of this year, then they will have the authority to dictate to all 194 member nations pretty much whatever they want. Okay? So what I want you to do is right now go to stopthewho.com or exitthewho.com, exitthewho.com. James Roguski, that is his website, his Substack, has put together the most comprehensive and complete body of information, what you can do, what you need to know, who you can call, who you can email. I encourage you to learn all of this. This is your duty to do it. And please share it with your friends and family. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not some, crazy dream that people are talking of. This is a dystopian world government nightmare if it comes to pass. And there's only one entity in the world that can stop it, and that's we, the people. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go to exitthewho.com. And please do your part today.